Alright, and welcome to another Napoleon Total War. I actually was going to film one with me and Unicorn, but as I was loading the game, I kind of realised I might have forgotten to save that replay. Turns out I did, but I have a load of replays. I have no idea which replays they are. This is an incredibly old battle. I sort of vaguely remember it because I never bring experimental houses. I'm mostly Prussian. I'm doing with Hawky or Marius. I mentioned him a short while back in one of my videos of me believing he's dead. So remorse there. He's a great guy. Well, he was, if he is dead. But yeah, if it is the battle I'm thinking of, I do vaguely remember me thinking that I was stupid. No, I was retarded because I had it on scatter shot, like little short-ranged anti-infantry for charging sort of thing one. And I didn't realise, and I thought that was its maximum range. Like this was a long time ago when I was slightly retarded. I still do the retarded mistakes. And yeah, I kind of realised halfway through the battle, no, wait, no, I was actually retarded. I don't believe there were any rules in this game, mainly considering Marius has two 20-pounder unicorn cannons. I was wondering for a second when it led up, I saw Russia. I was like, what the fuck is Russia here? But Russia can be everywhere. Russia's great. Let's see here. On my side, I do have some Prussian Fusiliers. I've mentioned before, the Fusiliers on the Prussia side is the best light infantry in the game. Mainly because of their reload rate, and actually it's the same, but the reload rate, I believe, since it is much better, you can just bombard fire. Since I've got quite a few of them as well, I do kind of outfire the sharpshooters here from Denmark, despite their 125 range. They've got 2, I've got 5, I believe. Holy shit, cannons, unicorns. Alright, that's gonna help as well with morale side of things. Really took down 5. So you can see here, I'm just pincering them down currently. That's gonna be great. I got a couple here on reserve because I don't know what's gonna happen. They started their fire, but because unlike in Fall of the Samurai, they don't actually fire until they are in view. So they did fire, but the grass is in the way, so I'm going to fully bring up my men. I've got the men and the firepower to do this, so I don't mind the odd one getting shot like he just saw there. I've lost 5 men, and again straight into the side. Plus I'm not going to say it didn't help. I believe that's going to help the artillery. Speaking of artillery, Jesus Christ, I just got floundered by something. I'd assume it's going to be the 7-pounder Hauser over there. But I can see my guys start firing. I could have just done cavalry to be honest with you, but that rate of firepower, that's all you need in the world. So as you can see straight off, Denmark's pretty much done for. Well, Denmark's range units. Still gotta be careful with Hausers, I don't know. You've gotta be careful of it shooting your own men as well. Sometimes I'm gonna pull these guys back. It's unnecessary units there, to be honest. And one thing I do actually have to be really careful of with all of this arcanons, all of these cavalry and artillery. Of course, I'm not going to do any form of charge. Looking at these French units, you got some you got some houses on the French side. I'm going to assume there's going to be some skirmishers. No, Voltigeurs is the French skirmisher units, despite still only having the 100 range compared to most other people's skirmishers, which is 125. Don't know if I'm actually going to hold on to this hill or not, because artillery is not something I want to be long with, as it were. Also, I don't know how long this game is going to be as well. Obviously, I'm not going to cut it because I can't load more than 15 minutes, unlike some other people. I don't know who other people are. I think it's been universally open to everybody now. I'm not too sure on that. But there may be fast forwarding, so when the sound stops and people run like this, when it goes down to about 3 frames per second, it's because I'm slightly fast forwarding. But in the meantime, I can just take a look at all the beautiful infantry we have here. We must have large funds, so I've got a lot of men, and then I've got like experience from my experimental houses. Now look, man, Hawky is spreading out fine. I believe we just have musketeers. Just have musketeers. I don't think we really bring elite infantry. I know I'm willing to bet France will have like young or old guard, or probably guard seamen, which could be misinterpreted. Depends how you speak it. I'm gonna have a quick look here at the Frog Army. Some militia. Not often. Oh, that's Denmark. What am I on about? Fusiliers. Huh. Now here I was expecting just some heavy cavalry there. We're gonna be careful with cavalry. It's got why does Denmark have grenadiers? In open land battles, I believe grenadiers are slightly useless. I mean, they have a cool grenade ability, don't get me wrong. But in big open battles like this, well, I say open battles, they got tree and land cover, so they can use that quite effectively. But then you've got 40 less men. Yeah, on these large unit sizes, you have 40 less men, so overall less guns. No better in melee than standard Fusiliers. But not doing those guys. Do I have no cavalry? Oh, it's one of those times. I remember I have phases where I bring no cavalry whatsoever, and he does Marius or Hawky. Looking at it, the French are moving up their men pretty rapid. You got to be careful of the cavalry clustered up there, because artillery. Well, when I have artillery, I love shooting at cavalry because they're an easy target, and it looks so nice when they all die. Do we have cannons set up?
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Damn it, they claimed that little building. Go on, unlimber oneself, cavalry. Cavalry? Cannons. There we go. Cover from the tree should protect my men a fair amount from all of this. I'm hoping anyway. Here's my wild claims. Come on, artillery. This is saved as something called a Russia charge. I'm willing to bet at some point Hawky just charged like mad. I'm kinda hoping that happens anyway. My guys are not firing. This is probably when I accidentally clicked them with a scatter shot and realised I was fucking hard. Oh no, there we go. Man. Sorry, I want to pause it because that looked like it was just firing an actual rocket. Oh no, there's the cannon. Oh, it's the. Oh, I know what we're doing. Experimental hand just has like a fire. Still wanting those unicorns to hit those cavalry. Take out the cavalry pretty much in even ground. Well, we're in a good state if we take out their cavalry. All of my Fusiliers bunched up in the tree for some reason. Like I said, tree cover against houses is kind of useful. Just a few men getting hurt. Mainly probably because that explosion happened right in front of them. But it's all good. Bum, 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 bum. That's a nice sound. I think I turned my bass down because in one of my games, I started playing a game called Dawn of Fantasy. I was going to upload a video of it, but it's quite a poor game. I probably won't. I got it like a year and a half ago for a $5 in game. That's just when like game was still going pretty strong. So yeah, it was a long time ago for a game station. I believe it's called in America. And I originally thought it was going to be like a Age of Empires style game. Because it was originally before Age of Empires Online came out, and it was effectively seemed like Age of Empires Online, but more fantasy. So you got humans, elves, and orcs, stuff like that. So I thought that'd be really cool. It's about the same time Kingdoms, before Kingdoms 3. One of those sort of games which turned out to be really poorly executed, but still kind of has its charm to it. But enough about that game. I made a video. If you see it, you'll know. And I want to get back to cavalry and cannons. Which the cannons, I didn't think would any. Oh yeah, there's a couple there, guys. 30 out of 60, 58. Yeah, we did damage. Hawky did damage. At least for a short while, it's going to be an exchange of artillery fire. I do notice that Denmark is putting all of its troops down in this little, I want to call it a valley. I don't think it's really would be described as a valley. A little crest opening here upon my left-hand side. So as you can see, I do bring all of my light infantry. Jesus. all of my light infantry down upon this ridge. I'll probably end up just being set up around here, trying to take them down. Hopefully you can bring these Fusiliers up into here, maybe some in... I won't put any in the house. Maybe some across here. That's what I'd probably try and aim for now. Don't know what I'll be doing back then. I don't know when this will be filmed. Just gonna quick check if Hawky's moving out anywhere. He is moving up some line infantry and light infantry. Where's he moving them up to? Right up into this tree line here. That's gonna be complete surrounding the flanks. Fusiliers are taking this pretty heavy pounding from all of the artillery there. My houses are aiming for their houses because, well, just give and take out their artillery and you're pretty much safe from the skies. Alright, I will wang on just a little bit, fast forward, just a little bit. Try and get all this momentum. If I get momentum going, I will actually press play again because I'm liking what this cavalry's doing. Surprised I never went for the higher ground yet, considering I'm not up there if you take that ground already. You'd be relatively good position. I don't know why I've got so much light infantry up here. Jesus man, the rate of firepower alone will hold back a lot. And I'm reinforcing it with more line infantry and my general. I do have these guys in trade. I don't know if they're hidden. I'm gonna have a quick check. They are hidden, so I'll probably keep them there for a while. In case anybody marches down and suddenly, hi, I have a gun. I like those moments. Beauty and simplicity. This is where I realised that my mic was on mute. No, it's not. God, I had it on mute earlier. I was like, ah, shit, wait. Lifeguards, but he's got some elite infantry. I didn't actually have a quick look at his men. Standard line infantry actually in the main battle itself. Light Dragoons and normal Dragoons. I remember when I used to think Light Dragoons were kind of pointless, so about the same price as normal Dragoons, until my actual Dragoons lost a melee battle against Light Dragoons, and I was like, wait, what? But then I sort of grew to adapt to liking speed and movability over more than brute force. So I tend to go for like Lancers and shit now. That ain't a good sign. Okay, we're gonna push forward because I've got the firepower to do this. Yes, we're moving forward. They got some line up here for some reason. Skirmishers are back. And tell the French. Well, the French aren't back, they're now over here.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Ah man, he's fine. Don't worry about it. What I would do now is put 4 of these guys pushed up, these 2 to hold here along with the line infantry. But then I do have these other line infantry which I'm starting to maneuver. I don't know why I think that though. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Come on, we in range? I can't check if we're in range, about 100. 100 is that's going to be about line infantry range. Okay. Push forward! Our cares will be about here. Push up, there are any sharpshooters? Push up! Yeah, they're gonna walk all around here into the far range of them, so I'll pull them back. Man, I don't know what is happening over there. But over here, I thought I'd take a quick look. Hawky or Marius, let's just call him Marius. Marius is easier to say. It's pushing up with quite a bit of light infantry. He's got some mounted rifles. Not really overly sure what he's going to do with them. As you can see, he's got some volunteers, like I said. Oh no, they are class of light infantry, I thought they were class of skirmishers because of how they move, and that is not pretty. Why are my men in that firefight? Seriously? Ooh! Is that retarded cavalry? You almost made it, you made it! I'm gonna tell a lie, he actually made it there, kind of shot a few of my infantry in the back, but apart from that, I reckon I should push forward a little bit more. I don't know if those cannons are set up yet. If they have, and I don't know if they're on scatter shot. If they're on scatter shot, I aren't pushing up yet. Man, here comes fire.
Our men are running.
I bet that'd be these guys here. Yeah, I'm not overly surprised. French are doing a massive assault up on this hand side here. Kind of hoping that these guys who are running will slightly delay them. More, of course, for these guys to shoot, and I don't know why am I putting them in front? That is, there we go. I'm gonna say that would be madness. Could you imagine? Come on, come on. I'll put it on this angle so I can see what's happening over there as well. Steady out. Alright, let's go back to a normal angle. The French are slightly, I won't say they're wavering. They are down on morale, especially this unit of Fusiliers here. I'll put faith into the artillery for that, and wouldn't bet they're shooting more of my men in the back than the French. Should also have my general up there. I don't know if I am. Yeah, I have moved my general slightly. He was over here not too long ago. But you've got to be careful of because if that artillery aims for it, they're gone. But over here, mixed with artillery, melee, and more bullets from my Fusiliers, morale has sort of plummeted and forcing a lot of men to fall back. I'm surprised they're still standing. They lost almost 50% of their men. Over 50% of their men. Oh, now the Dutch are starting to pull up. Denmark? Do you call them Dutch?
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, that'd be them there in the melee. I'm hearing horses charge. That's a lot of cavalry charging. That is. This looks like it's going to be a heavy hit on my front here. If they... Oh, they stopped, didn't they? My imagination, sorry. What I'm going to have to do now is hopefully... Oh no, I'm not going to pull back my line. I'm going to thought they would stop. See, bad thing here, they're all clustered up now. So they don't have the full effectiveness that they need. Plus these guys are hiding behind the buildings, so not many men are shooting there anyway. Steady. Cannons. Man, shit, it's going crazy over here.
Our
Plus, as you
men
can
are
see,
running, sir.
yes, I'm pulling them back in square formation! Ah, the anti-cav. Come on. No. No. Hopefully they get held up there. I don't know what I'm doing with these guys. I'll move them in against their cavins. Their cabins? They're... Whoa. Something popped up. Light infantry. Oh, that's bad. Sorry, musketeers. Come online. Square formation even. Hold them. Hold them. Hold them. We'll fire over here. I don't know what's happening over there. I've lost it over there. But I do have some fire, so hopefully we can hold that nicely. And I don't know what's happened here. Cavalry has completely dismersed. New word. Completely done damage over there. And I don't think I even noticed this, but I believe I got enough men to walk through there.
Sir, your general has been killed.
Oh,
This
shit.
is a black day.
I don't know. Man, this went just insane. And I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick peck over at Hawky side, Marius even. That is absolutely crazy. I did not expect that to happen at all. Alright, I do have reinforcements, plus I got a crap load of Russian allies there. Over from this side, Marius is starting to push up with his infantry. I don't think he'll have any qualms against the resistance he has up here. Hopefully he's going to do nice cav work and take down the Howsers while he can. Over from my hand side, I'm still actually holding slightly. In terms of actual fire, I don't think I will be doing that well. He's about to pull into melee himself now with the charge. I'm going to get rid of that to remind me of my stupidity. What are we saying? This general...
Our men are
man.
running, sir.
I should be really more acquainted with what's actually happening around here, because this has just gone absolutely crazy. But I'm going to hope that my light infantry is going to keep up this fire. If they break the cavalry, I wouldn't be too bad about the light infantry. Because the cavalry that I need to be very careful of. I don't know what's going to win against musketeers and light infantry. They're very roughly the same. Denmark's a minor nation as classes in this game, so things on average tend to be just a little bit lower. The smaller square formation is going to hold against the lines of Denmark. And melee has commenced. And my morale has dropped. That went fucking insane though. Jesus, I was not expecting such madness. my line infantry is okay, isn't it? Yes, all 5 survived. Oh. No, I got 6. When did that extra one come in? Anyway, as you can see, I'm just trying to reform another line here. I think those ones sacrifice hopefully won't be insane. I'm not too sure how this is going to go down. Though Marius was a good player in his prime, so he's probably going to turn this and help me. More her willing to bet. I'm glad I didn't notice. I'm going to keep up this fire. I took out the horse artillery at least. In terms of men, they are slightly winning. My morale is dropping. If they send in their generals to help as well, then that isn't going to be doing too well for me. Man, Denmark seem bloody dedicated use of skirmishers, good use. Hopefully I break those, that'd just be a nice little build. That'd be a nice slice. Yes! They are rousing, they haven't totally broke. When their flag goes, that means they can't come back, so they're gone forever. But with 49 men left, I don't think they're going to come back, to be honest. I'm setting these up in a deadly charge, well, say deadly charge, they're setting up to shoot the general. It appears that I found that to be the best solution, opposed to the guy shooting me in the ass. But it's Denmark, I think their average morale is only 6. But the guy's smart. Always send those guys into the house. Oh man, that is absolute madness. We are in range, so he does have some slight cover. But with the firepower, I'm hoping that's not really gonna be too much of a benefit to him. My houses are doing their job though, protected by good old Russia. Over on this side, as you can see, Hawky, I keep calling them Hawky and Marius. It's gonna get confusing for you guys, but I reckon by now you're established as the same person. Has started the offensive against the French reinforcements, or the French back forces, where the houses are. So hopefully we get to do some good damage, or hopefully he gets to do some good damage to those. As I mentioned before, or previously in other videos, Russia's accuracy is not the greatest, so in massive prolonged firefight, the edges always suit the opponents, but then that's countered with Russia's incredibly high morale.
Our men are running, sir.
And that's going to be the one against the Avatar. Yep, the general, you didn't have Avatars back then. 9 out of 24 and the general is still not dead. Don't you love it when technicalities happen? There are so many dead bodies in front of me right now. That's mad, and I gotta be careful with my artillery. I do hope I spot that. I really hope I spot that. Oh, please God, say I spot that. They're coming. They're coming. Oh wait, yes. Change angle. Might be fine. Steady. Shit. I mean, no dairy me. Come on. Come on. Come on, they're slow, they're knackered. Come on. Come on. Dude. Shoot. Come on! Like the slowest charge ever, and it succeeded. Beautiful. But as you can see, we are now sending it. Yes! Scatter shot got fired! Oh, I'm hoping that goes well. As you see, I'm trying to pull back the men who man the cannon so they won't totally get fucked. But as you can see here, the cavalry, if we pin down the cavalry, I'm not going to mind too much of my men retreat. We still got the unicorns, and I think my men are definitely survived, taking a massive beating, so that's some cannons down the drain, but all of their cavalry is gone. And that's what matters. And these guys stopped retreating. Beautiful. I don't know where I'm sending you though, you're way back there. Let's not try and gain a foothold here. But then it does look like they have to pull back because Hawky's managed to push up with all of his glorious Russian units. And there is Sunglare right in my eye. Excuse me 1 second, my sort of trying. The door doesn't help. The door I got in this room is one of those little wavy glass ones, so just enhancifying the Sunglare even more. But a cloud has gone past, that's all fine now. Oh man. I really don't remember what happened in this battle. It looks like they are fully pulling back, but if that be the case, then I may have to speed up this video because they can't do a successful charge against the Russians. But they probably can if they use all their cannons and all their men at once. They can break that Russian front quite easily. Well, I say easily, we're fighting Russia. But then again, you're not going to run out the range of unicorns. At least my guys are back on action now. Still refusing to fire. Now this just looks like a general push up. Yeah, it looks like they are going to be pulling back. If they are pulling back, oh, they're not pulling back that much. I will speed it up ever so slightly because I'm just focusing and reorganizing our troops here. They're going to hold that ground. They're going to hold that ground. That's going to be ever so slightly foolish because here comes Russia. Then again, I would be surprised they're out of ammo soon. They missed a lot of shots. Oh, that felt good. Absolutely crazy. Wait, why are you pulling back, man? There's a good surface area though, things are pretty covered. Oh, pardon me. Some old gears went to hiding. Go on, shoot him. Just moving into tree cover, it looks like. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get down to their level. Can't really see shit at their level, but beautiful. They kill 3 people, and that's all you need. Yeah. Denmark aren't gonna hold that house, asshole. Oh no, he stopped them. Who's gonna charge? Charge! Don't shoot, just charge. Man, that is a gentle increase before, man. If Denmark did it, they got their men into melee and fully charged the Russians before they hit into the house quite so much. You can catch a lot off guard here, but yeah, you get easy stomp for that. But you can't hold a house against Russia. It's unless you've got like numbers and really strong men. He's moving to shoot them though, which could kill a few. We've got what, 155? Look at the minimap, there's some general fire going on, but no, he's giving up. Oh, he's sending them in, A bit too late, most of the Russians got in. Pretty much all the Russians got in. Over on this side, as you can see here, France is slightly moving up. Still got some cav left over, which I am slightly surprised he's got cav left over. As you can tell, we are just in the background here, we're slowly advancing, so not really too fussed about what we're doing down there, as of yet anyway. You're not going to take it back. Russia owns that building now. Accept it, Denmark. Oh. I would say Grenadiers can hold up a good fight, so I'm not going to completely dismerge them yet on the premise that they're fighting Russians. By the looks of it, there is a charge about to happen. If they fire now, they're going to shoot the floor, so... Oh, he saw it, he is pulling back. He wouldn't have enough time there unless
the men of
they are
fatigue,
knackered.
sir, and must rest a while.
That's fine, he just ran across the fucking field. You bet. Oh, he's pulled away. He stopped the charge. So Denmark is fully advancing. So this is the problem most people would do. I'm just going to quickly pause it, and that's how I can do it while playing. As you can see here, Hawky does have his men fully spread out to their effectiveness, massive range of fire like that, and it's a lot more guns shooting at once while using less units per se. And as you can see here, the person playing is France on both sides. Here's not too really to worry about because you got so much here and they're in square formation, so they can take a lot of beating anyway. But this setup is 100 times more effective than clustering your men, because there is no line of fire in this game. Like, and as you can see, they will win. Just general fire. Though I don't think these Russians are going to win anything. Maybe the melee, but at the same time, oh no, they, no, there we go. Fire chicken down. Not too sure what he's doing with the light infantry. We're going to get a little firefight here. So as you can see, Hawky is now completely surrounded. You could pull back, you could hold this. I'd say he's completely surrounded. He doesn't have his flanks covered anymore, and now he's engaging into melee. It's getting quite interesting, especially that we're all up here now as well, like so. Yeah, as you might tell, you can't stop the Russia on the charge. And that's absolute madness. Even the light infantry is doing quite well. I say it like it was a surprise. If they actually charged them, then light infantry would have been taken care of pretty easily. This is just completely insane. Grenader's gone now, so I'm assuming he's still fighting for the house. Jesus, man. I know what's happening. I just see Russians and Denmark. Ah, body coming through the wall. Alright, okay, as you can see here now, another big offensive push here by the French against the Russians. Oh, he's went in straight in for the melee. That's done. France is going to hold that off. As you see here, he's also lining up these for reinforcements of fire, but then he's also going to be careful. There are more Russians and French in that melee. So he's going to have a lot more chance of just shooting his guys in the face, unless he aims for Denmark. As you can see here up on this hand side, got my men out of skirmish formation because for some reason they don't regenerate. Well, they don't calm down, it tires them out being spread apart from each other. With the endurance of love, as it seems. So he's going to rest and shoot some guns into their line of infantry when they can't do nothing about it. Superior range! Russia's won that. You can keep sending in men if they wanted to, but Russia's won that. On this hand side, I don't know if he's going to be pulling back or not. He is spreading out his men because I guess that's the safest bet. Rather than pulling back away from all this fire, spread them out. Yeah, man.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
A really posh British man is telling us about victory over Russia and pro-Russia. Oh, he didn't go in for the charge. He's gone for the charge. He was sending in the light infantry. The light infantry, as you can tell, they're Russian anyway, so they got good melee, so it doesn't really matter all too much. That is going to be sheer brutality. Chaos. Absolutely chaos. He's pushing forward. He's going to fight back. It's pointless because the rate of fire that my guys have. I'm giving the light infantry a little bit of a relax now. It's musketeer time, and yeah, that volley's completely submerged them. And I believe that is game. I'm going to pause it briefly because I was astounded by the amount of bodies which were left on this battlefield. I mean, not so much over here. I mean, there's a lot of bodies, don't get me wrong. A lot of people died in this fight. But just over here... Oh, they're all gone. Well, that's a shame. It was a tremendous battle. But I believe that's game. It must be game. Yeah, that's game. That was sweet. Completely caught me by surprise what the hell is happening. Oh, we were against Bertrand and JCDUS. Good juice. I'm in Carpus, and I hope you enjoyed this wonderful battle of Napoleon Total War. Next time I play with Unicorn Attack, I must remember to actually save the replay. I also noticed I've got a bunch of random replays on my thing as well, so I'm going to try and see what those are again and have one of these hilarious situations where I don't know what the fuck's going on, but something happens which is insane and surprising. If you caught up with what I just said, I do appreciate it, and I thank you very much. I've been Carpus, and enjoy your evening.